I am on early because we are having crazy winds at the moment, so I'm getting on and might only do a little live tonight because with the way our wind is at the moment, it is. I don't know if you can actually hear it, but it is. It is bad. So I'm just going to set it up on my iPad so I know what is going on. So yeah. Oh, no, I forgot to bring a drink up, so I'll have to go back down once I finish my live and get one. I've got to bring my Pepsi Max up with me. So I will have to go down and get one. So I'll just have to wait and go down and get one. I'm just waiting on Nightbot to give us the weather from Melbourne. He doesn't look like he wants to give it to us at the moment. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to put my hair back for the moment. It is annoying me down on my neck. I'll redo the weather from me. Hello to the lurkers that come in and lurk. Happy lurking in the chewbucca bushes, and hello to anyone who comes in for a chat, and hello to the replay watchers. Hey, Chris, how are you? Where have you been hiding? Been missing you coming up in the live. So hello, Kitty. I'll send you the link. The weather for Melbourne conditions are showers in the vicinity with temperatures of 53 Fahrenheit, 12 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north at 19 miles per hour, 31 kilometers an hour, and the current humidity is 78%. And Kitty is going hi, Lisa, and Kitty and Chris said hi to Kitty, and Kitty said hi to Chris. And like I said, we have got bad winds at the moment, so I probably won't be on for very long tonight because they are very, very, very loud, and it is shocking. It is so shocking. And Kitty says, "Thank you. It is coming, Kitty, for you, and whatnot." So I probably won't be on as long as what I normally am, but we'll be on for at least try and get half an hour in. Been going to bed on time, but not tonight. Oh, cool. Well, that's good. It's good that you've been going to bed on time, and it's even better when you've come here. Because I wondered where you'd been the last few nights, and that. Yeah, I don't hear them at all. Okay. Well, I'm not opening up my window so you can actually hear it, because there is snow somewhere up in the mountains behind me. So, and happy 1st of June to myself and Kitty, because Kitty is the 1st of June, and happy winter for us here in Australia, because today's the first day of winter, and it was cold. I had to go out to the shops today, and then because I got stuck in the rain coming home, so I was glad to go and have a shower. So, but yeah, so with the way the winds are blowing, the tree that I can see from where I'm sitting is absolutely going haywire. So yeah. So, but I'm glad that you come in, and good to see you, Chris. Always good to see you. And I'm not doing my knitting until I sit on my bed to watch a movie, and then that way because I'm doing a pattern and I'd rather do the pattern when I'm not concentrating on YouTube. So it's just easy to do my blanket, not to another blanket. So I'll do my knitting when I'm not doing the live because there's a lot of counting and I want to make sure that I get this next row right. Because if you don't get it right, your stitch count is out, and I want to make sure the stitch count is accurate. So I'll do that when I'm sitting watching TV in a little while. So yeah. Oh, I was meant to get the next colour out while I was standing, but I forgot to do it. I'll do that in a minute. I will get that out. I need the next colour, not the pink. I need the raspberry now. And I'll need another white, so which will be good. So, and I finished my orange and white blanket now. So this has got white and pink so far, and I want to do raspberry next. Once my next two rows of the white is done, and then I will go back to the white, then go back to the pink, and then the white, the raspberry. So I've got 3 blocks of the pink and 3 blocks of the white raspberry done. And then it'll be when the last block will be a raspberry, and then I'll put the white. Not the white, I'll put the black around it like I did with the other ones. I'm getting everything all muddled up, but I don't mean to, so it is there. So yeah, so it's getting there. Oh, here the doorbell go. Let's see if that is Kitty. Hello, Kitty.
Hello, hello, hello again. Hello,
How,
Lisa. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Oh, God, I got cold for actually as early this morning. The temperature's gone right down.
Okay. Yeah, that's like us. We're on the first day of winter, and it is, I think, didn't I say 13 degrees or something? I think I just read out. But there is snow in the mountains that is about an hour away from me, so it is icy cold at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, there's snow somewhere in around because it's, you know, well, we are the first day of winter, so you know it's floating somewhere. It's chilly, 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 and chilly. So
hello, Chris.
yeah,
Just want to
Chris.
say hello to you.
Yeah, and I'm not doing my knitting on while I'm on live because I'm up to counting, and I'd rather not have to count. So I'm just doing my blanket.
Oh,
That's it.
lovely, lovely.
I've got to put once I've done the next this row and the next row of the round of the white, then I'm up to the raspberry. So I'll have to get up and get it because I forgot to pick it up when I was standing. So I'm sort of
It's all
mixing the
right. You
colours.
can grab it anytime you need to.
Yeah, well, yeah, it has grown since you saw it yesterday,
Yes, definitely.
but it's a
Um,
mindless thing.
yeah. Um, I'm finished my shawl, by the way.
Oh, beautiful! Because you were doing that while you were cat sitting, weren't you?
Yeah, still am.
Oh,
Hi,
you still
Kitty. Hello, on bread. Hi, Kitty on bread. Well, through the bread.
are. Yeah, you know what's going to happen. Chris is going to have a little emoji at the end of his with a cat with a bit of bread for you. I get, I get the nice kangaroo, and Eden gets the blue butterfly when Eden's floating around.
Oh, nice. Well, actually, I'm getting this one from my partner's PC. So he's got one of those. This one here. But because
Oh,
I'm not at home, I don't have my own pictures. But I will have a new one up soon. So if
soon.
you want to stick this one for now, you can. But when I go home, probably be Wednesday early morning actually, because I'm so busy Wednesday.
Yeah. And
Um,
is your partner home at the moment, or is he
no,
on
it's home today in about 3 hours,
3 hours? Okay.
so I probably won't see you until uh, um Wednesday. I'm busy. Probably be Thursday now.
That's okay. That's okay. You know
I
where
thought I'd
I am.
make the most of it being with you now all the weekend, and today I thought, why not?
Yeah, well, you know where I am when you do
Always,
your
always,
time.
Lisa.
So you know you're always welcomed. 'Cause it's nice to
Thank
have the
you.
company and someone to talk to while we crochet away. That's
Yes.
that's what us
At the,
women normally do.
yeah, at the moment, I've got the minion.
Yeah.
I'm done the fingers, and I had trouble getting them together for what they was telling me from the pattern, and it was very confusing. No matter how much I tried, I just couldn't get it together how they would put it together. Okay, so I'm because putting the fingers together is okay. It's just actually doing the hand bit, and I tried to do it myself, but it just went too big or too small, and it's like oh. So I watched a video, another video, and the woman was actually sewing the fingers, two fingers and the thumb together, but she did it in like a triangle. But mine is meant to be long ways. So I thought, oh, so I sewed them together only to find I realised when they said first finger and the second finger and the first finger, and I thought, how am I going to do that? Realising the first finger is actually the index finger and not, no, the middle finger, then the index finger. Then
Okay.
it goes first finger, then the second finger. And it was the opposite way round. And it's like, now I'll get it. And it's taken me for months to get my head around it.
Oh
I
God.
just couldn't do it.
But at least you got it done
Yes,
now.
I can show you what I mean. It's very
Hmm.
fiddly. Right, okay. Right, let's put the camera on.
Oh, okay.
And it's oh, let me get it in focus. It's black yarn, and it's not the most easiest
To do.
thing to do. Well, they said to do it in a triangle, the lady, but it's not the it looks rather rude at the moment. But I've got to have it like that, and then I've got to put the hand on. So now I think I've got it. I'm going to sew them all together first,
Yeah.
and then put the thumb on, and then start doing the hand.
Yeah,
So
that's a good way of doing it. I mean, not that I know how. I can't help you because I haven't made a minion yet. But it looks difficult.
now the whole thing is fantastically, so you could do it. But when it came to this is the confusing bit I had. So yes.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna stop and have a chat with yous, and then have a fiddle, um, and just show the other two hand, the other fingers, but they're all separate. Look at these. Right. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
God, look at those.
Yeah.
And that's without sewing them together yet.
Yep. Oh,
Wow.
there. So it's like you could barely see anything. They said it's 8, but you're missing 2, so you don't stitch 2, but you stitch 8.
Okay.
Oh god. And then they said put 1 single crochet, then increase, then 2, then another increase, then 2, 2 stitches, then another increase, then go back to the first finger. So it's a bit like that. And
Okay.
it's like,
Yeah. And does the minion you're doing have to have the hand?
yes,
Okay.
because it's the big one eye. It's huge. When I'm at
Yeah.
home, right, I will stick it on camera to show you all. It's fantastic. I did it for my son. Um, I know they're grown up, but that he loves them, and I thought I'll make him one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I did. Um, My other one wants things with wool, and I said no, I can't. Even merino wool, and I said I can't do it unless I put some gloves on. I guess I probably had to do that, but it's so awkward having rubber gloves on.
That's the thing, isn't it? When you can't use merino wool or any wool, it makes it hard, and then you really can't crochet with rubber gloves on.
No, it is quite hard, but I know that. Well, I can give it a go and give it a try. That's all I can do.
Mm. But why does he want what he wants done in merino wool?
Oh, it's because he goes hiking.
Oh, okay.
He goes hiking in Scotland. Um, and where else? He did go. Well, you probably wouldn't know. It's called. Oh, what was it called? It's near Scotland. Well, so it's up Scotland area anyway. So he goes hiking quite regular at Scotland. He goes a lot of camping. Down this way, where we used to live. So yeah, he does quite a bit because he hikes and he sweats terribly. He finds the cotton that actually affects him. So the merino wool sort of catches the sweat in a different way, and they're easy to dry, I guess. And the
Okay.
socks, it's mainly the socks mainly.
Okay. So that's why he wants you to do it in merino wool.
Yeah, or he has to buy them.
Wouldn't it be safer to buy them so then that way it doesn't harm you?
Oh, that's what. Yeah, that's what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a bit difficult, and he likes to have a bit a shrub or a. Do you know there's goodies?
Mm.
He wanted me to make one of those. I will make one. I'll make one for the winter. I think I'll
Yeah.
do, and
Yeah.
that can be done in the wool, a
Okay.
yarn.
I'll just shut my door
Okay.
and then I'll be back and then I can pick up the yarn that I need to pick up then.
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
Oh, getting the legs moving. Oh, and I'll put my socks on my feet while I'm at it. My feet are cold. But I'll get my yarn first.
Yes.
So you know I've got it. And I'll pick up some more white while I'm at it because I don't have much white left. Always doing something, so. Alright.
Yeah, why not? It's nice to keep busy all the time, isn't it?
I know, I
Sometimes
know.
it's nice to have a piece, though, isn't it, Lisa?
Oh, isn't it? It is nice. But no doubt, what is the time? Oh, it won't be long and Eden will be coming in to give me her tablet container, because she has her tablets of a night time just before she goes to bed, so
Yeah.
probably no doubt she'll be in soon because it's nearly 7 o'clock here, so. And she'll definitely be glad to have a good sleep tonight because she was up early this morning being sick.
Oh, again. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Uh, with one of her migraines again. So
Oh,
she
bless you, Eden. Bless you so much.
so she was up being sick with that this morning. So 3 times I had to go to the bathroom to empty her bucket.
Oh,
So, oh, it
Edie,
never
I'm
ends.
so sorry. I hope you managed to
Well, the
sort it out
tablet she's
somehow.
supposed to have that she should have on be on the onset of a migraine, I gave it to her like what the doctor said. But
Yeah.
not no sooner had I given it to her, and she was sick in the bucket.
Oh,
So that came up and then decided to come up. So in the bathroom, I go and put hot water in the bucket and then down the toilet, flushed it. And but well, that was a wasted tablet. I tell
yes,
them,
that's the thing, though, isn't it?
and I tell the doctors it's no use giving her any tablets or anything like that because you've tried every single tablet and it's not
Nothing.
working because no sooner do you give it to her like you'd say to have it and it comes back up again. So we were sort of wasted. So it's just more or less pumping the Panadol and Nurofen into her, and then the Aspro Clear about an hour later. Just keep pumping them into her every 4 to 6.
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty good. I can't actually take those hyperproofing,
Hmm.
but if people can, they are good for her for that. Have you thought of what is what I do is put a tiny bit of water in the bottom with a bit of bubbles, so that allows it to not stick to the bottom or anything else, and a lot of washing up, so it's easy to throw away.
Um, on what's that for the bucket?
Yeah, for the bucket.
I
So
know
when you stick, it would just sit on top instead of sticking to the bucket.
I know it doesn't stick to the bottom by the time I'm finished with it. So there's no sticking to the bottom of it. So Chris said, "Oh yuck, migraines are awful. They certainly are. Lay in the dark with an ice pack or a cold rag, and then it gets extreme. Put on your head and neck and ears and eyes. Swap out for a new cold one. Then that gets rid of the warmth." But you know what, Chris? She said today she wasn't actually warm. She said she was cold.
Yeah, yeah.
Cold. So it was, yeah, and she's not one to have anything on her forehead either. So that was,
Everyone's so different, aren't they? That's the
yeah,
thing though. With migraine, I used to suffer with migraines when I was quite young. I mean, I did suffer, boy, and it's just not the nicest thing. It used to be last for about 2 to 3 days, well, mostly 3 days.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Eden was supposed to go to the hospital today to volunteer, and I said, "Well, you're not going because
no,
well, I'll
no,
be okay to go." I said, "No, you're not going. You're going to stay home and relax."
yes,
So
definitely.
because she has to get on the bus, and if she's got to get off in a hurry to be sick, there's the but once she leaves a certain shopping centre, the bus stops are far and in between. It's not as though she can get off in a hurry either.
No, no.
So it's fair. And Chris said the best is to try preventing them before ibuprofen, but hot shower, make sure you eat, drink water and things, coffee, sugar, all the things you try to ward it off. But sometimes Chris, when she has these migraines, we we avoid the food because so think, oh, we'll give her a bit of dry toast, some toast, and that tends to come back up.
Yeah.
And sometimes if I can get some yogurt into her and can stay down, the yogurt I get yogurt into her and whatnot. But and then there's days where she just doesn't even feel like eating. But
No,
it's
you don't. That's the thing, though, when you're like that.
I mean it's drained her out of it. Yeah, it's just drained her out of her. So, but tomorrow we're going to the community centre because they do every fortnight a cooking segment, and you can go around. Someone will be cooking something, and you get um, to try the person's cooking. And tomorrow it is Mexican chicken tacos. I think they said it was. So I'll take Eden around there. So might cheer her up a little bit because it takes her a couple of days to get back to normal.
Yes, it will do.
So, but yeah, so she will go around there just and might just get her out the house for an hour, because it only goes for an hour. So,
Yeah.
just go around there, do that, and then home and back in jammies, and she can just lay down and relax then. So,
That's all
yeah.
you can do. But
Mm,
at the moment, if she's in the right place, is bed
yeah.
at the moment.
That's what I said. You just lay on your bed, just lay there all day, and only get up if you need to go to the toilet.
And it doesn't matter what's going on or anything, just do what you got to do.
And let's just hope the neighbours stay quiet tonight like they did last night, and she'll get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
But it tends to be when she has a migraine, they decide to play up.
Oh, that's just typical, isn't it?
Yep. So let's just hope they stay nice tonight. So, oh, here she
So
comes.
fingers crossed and put that on the ether.
Hmm.
Hello, Eden.
Eden
Hello,
Kitty said hello.
Eden.
And Chris is in the chat. He was saying about, have a hot shower and, eat and drink. Did you eat your sandwiches today?
No, I'm going to wait till Wednesday so you can put it on the griller.
Will they be all right for Wednesday?
Yeah, I can't see why not.
Okay. I thought you might have had one. You didn't have one?
No,
Oh,
I was
okay.
eating the licorice.
Did you manage to keep some of that down?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Because we've got
See you in the
chicken.
morning.
See you in the morning, Kitty says.
Have a sleep well. You're welcome.
So, yeah. All right. So she's going to go to bed. So let's just hope the neighbours stay quiet for her to be able to sleep with a bit of luck. Oh, and Chris is going, hi to Eden with the butterfly. I'll tell her you said hi, Chris. I'll tell her in the morning. So then that way I don't disturb her. Last night when we finished on here, Kitty, I got on, moved the things off my bed, watched a movie, did the pattern to where I'm up to at the moment, and then after a while I thought, you know what? It's too cold, it's too whatever, I'm going to lay in bed and watch TV, and I fell asleep.
Good.
And then Lara come in and said, oh, we've got to do the bin, don't forget. I said, oh, yeah. So I had to get up and do the bins, take it outside, and it was, oh, I think I'm worried I'm getting down there and back in and in bed.
Don't
It was
blame you.
warmer in bed. It was really cold outside, so, but the bin got emptied. I think it was about 6 o'clock this morning, 6:30 this morning. I thought, really? And I think it was done just before Eden came into me. I'm sure it was done just before Eden came into me. She came in about 6:30, saying that she didn't feel well. And then no sooner had she done that, and then she was sick. So, yes, it would have been about 6 o'clock, 6:15, the bins were done. And I thought, you guys really don't know how to be quiet when you're emptying bins. It's not just one bin that got emptied today, it was two because it was recycle week this week. So you don't get one bin up the street, you get two.
Right.
So I'm thinking, okay. But I left when she was sick when Eden was sick the first time, I left my door open. So when I heard her being sick, because the wall behind me here is Eden's bedroom wall.
Right, okay.
So you get to hear everything.
Right.
So once she was starting to get sick, then I knew, okay, I won't go back to sleep just yet, because I'll be getting up to Eden. Yeah, so it just never ends. So I said to her, well, you're not, and then I think it was about 8 o'clock. She goes, I feel all right to go. I said, well, you're not going anyway. You can stay home and relax. Because, when you're on the bus, you can't get off anywhere. And if anything goes wrong, the bus driver's not going to pull over. And
No,
if they do,
definitely not. If you're sick, then they make you clean it up.
yep. So I said, you're better off just staying home. Stay home and relax.
It's the best way.
And that way you can just stay home, Go back to sleep. Have your tablets. Go back to sleep in the best way to be. So that's what she
Yeah.
did. And then tomorrow we'll go out. As I said, it's a Mexican chicken tacos, nachos, tacos. I think it was
Okay.
tacos. I think that's what she said. Oh, I know it was chicken something. I think it was tacos. I'm trying to find the middle of the bought me scannable. That so we'll go there. I don't eat tacos, but Eden will probably try one. I go around because it's the company
Yeah, 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 of
sort
course.
of thing, and Wednesday. What have I got on Wednesday? Oh, I've got nothing, so I'll be in my pajamas all day Wednesday. And the older one, she'll be at the op shop. And oh, it'll be eating nice, so we'll just fiddle around doing something.
As always, that's the way it does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Go with
so
the flow.
and I like it when you get those lazy days.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
But Wednesday will just remind me of last week being at home waiting for the plumber to turn up. But at least this time it won't be so exhausting because we know literally nothing needs to be fixed.
No. No, that's good.
So for now. So which is good. I did let Tracy know that we were live and
Okay.
so she'll probably come in soon with a bit of luck maybe. But I'll see how we go with the weather because I mean I know Chris said he couldn't hear it, but still it's a bit of annoying with the weather and sometimes we might lose power with this sort of weather. But we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's understandable. Back in the UK, we keep having one split second to a second or 2 seconds blackouts.
Mm.
And some people's had it for like a few hours.
It's the same in my suburb too. Someone on the other side of the train track said, "Oh, we've got no power. Does anybody else got no power?" And I'm thinking, "Well, I've got power." And it just depends on what side of the train track you're on to when the power goes out.
Right, okay.
So it means, once it's out, it's sort of out. Well, it sounds like my neighbours might be going to be starting seeing the dogs barking.
Yeah, dear.
I hope not.
No, I hope not. Definitely not.
It's one place I certainly don't want to hear from. Trying to find this middle bit, but he doesn't want to come, so I might just have to pull a little bit out more and see how I go. I'll find it. I've got the patience to find it. Maybe.
So what colours you doing? That one is the pink, pinky
The,
and white.
the pink, the white, and then I got the raspberry.
Oh,
It is a
nice.
raspberry. I know the light's not good showing you, but it is a
No,
raspberry.
the film always gives it differently, doesn't it?
It does say raspberry.
Raspberry.
Hang
Yeah,
on, it does say raspberry.
yeah.
But it is a. So that's why I thought these two would go well together.
Yes, they do.
So I've already done the light pink. I've just got to do the white and then I'll do the raspberry. Hey, Timmy, good morning. Lisa and Miss.
Hello, Timmy.
So
It's been
now
a
I'm just
while.
trying to find my middle bit. But I don't have much more of the white to do, but it won't take long to do. I'll put him in my yarn bowl and then it won't take long to do the white and then you'll be on the raspberry.
Yeah. I've got to say, happy 1st of June.
Yes, you and I are on the 1st of June.
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
it comes around, but you've got summer and I've got winter.
Yeah, I know that's just so weird.
And Timmy says good morning to Chris as well. And then you've got Timmy and Chris in the US. Chris would be about 2 o'clock in the morning, nearly 2:30 in the morning. Is that right, Chris? I know Chris will be about 2:30. Yes, I apologise. I've been sick,
Oh
and I hope
no.
you've
Oh,
been
bless you.
resting, Timmy. And Chris says
Yeah.
hi to Timmy. I'm sure Chris will be about 2 o'clock. Let's have a look.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Timmy.
2:14. Chris is 2:14 in the morning. This morning. So he's only just started. 1st of June here too. Yep. And the 1st of June for Timmy as well. So, but Chris, you've only been the 1st of June for 2 hours and 14 minutes. I've been the 1st of June and it's nearly finished.
Yeah,
Mine's
and
not.
I've only been like so it's 10:14 a.m. here. So
And it's 7:14 p.m. here. So another 4 hours or 5 hours and my day is over.
yes.
Yeah, another 4 and a bit hours and my 1st of June is over. And then, yeah, so next Monday for us is the King's birthday weekend. I still want to go and say the Queen because it's been the Queen's birthday weekend for so long. But now
Okay.
we've got to say the King's birthday weekend. But at least when Prince William gets in there, but at least his birthday's actually in June.
Yeah. Yes,
Unlike
it's about 5:15 a.m. Eastern time
yeah,
here. Yeah.
so she's 3 hours ahead of Chris.
Yeah.
Chris is
Okay.
Pacific time, so he's in America. Well, for me, he's the last one to get into the new day for me.
I'm
So
currently not how though I'm in wow. In
I'm currently
hospital.
not
Hmm.
how
So
far
I'm
is
in
I'm in
hospital.
hospital. Oh, you're back in hospital again, Timmy. You were not long in
Oh,
there.
oh
You didn't
no.
take your knitting needles with you, did you, Timmy? Because last time you took them, you hadn't taken them off you. I hope that you didn't take them with you. I hope you took your crocheting hook instead.
Well, I do hope you're
Get
heal and get well soon and get
yeah,
home.
nothing worse than being stuck in hospital.
Oh yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
Yeah. So nothing worse than that happening, but get better soon, Timmy. We'll be thinking of you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she didn't take her knitting needles. Good girl. Last time
You
she
do
took.
need to rest though, I admit that.
Oh yeah. Is it the same thing you had the last time, Timmy? Because you were in hospital. I only took my crocheting. Good girl. Because you know, in the hospitals in the US, they take the knitting needles off you if you stay in hospital because they class them as a dangerous weapon. So, if I go over to the airport to have a little bit of lunch. I take none of my knitting stuff because the same reason. If you've got to go through a checkpoint where your bag gets searched, I rather not take it. Thank you very much. They did a round of
Well, what
tests yesterday.
TYVM mean?
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Uh, they
It's
did
my
the round of the test yesterday on me. It's my pain in my back. Oh,
uh,
bless. Oh God, that is awful having pains in your back.
yeah. Let's just hope it's not your kidneys because your kidneys are in your back.
Yeah, they're on your sides of your back, just like where your ribs are at the bottom of your ribs, and then there are two ends if you put your hands to your side back.
Because I quite often get a chill right down there in the part of the back. And it's not nice because then you can't sleep.
No, no, it's awful.
No worries, says Timmy. Well, you just look after yourself, girlfriend, because
That's what it's all about. It's looking after yourself. How can you love and look after anybody else if you can't look after yourself?
That's right. That's why now I'm trying to do my lives like the time I do it, and then I'll say when I finally get off, that's what I'm now doing. Getting on my bed, put the TV on, watch a movie, do a bit of knitting, and then when I'm ready to lay down, I'll lay down. If I go to sleep with the TV on, well, stiff. I go to bed
Yeah,
with the TV on because I'm not going to get up. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I only did that little bit of white that there's the bit I
yeah.
joined, and I only had to get to there.
Wow.
So the bit of white that I wanted that I had left wasn't enough to cover it. So that's okay. So now I've got to find the end for the raspberry. So that's okay. At
Yeah.
least I got the white started anyway.
Yep.
Um,
They don't know what's causing it. No one is. No, it's not my kidneys. It's too high up. It's by my bra strap.
well, be careful
Oh,
there because you know, you could have strained some muscles, or sometimes too, your heart can give you back pain at the back too.
yes. And
Because your
what?
heart could do that as well. So just
By
get
your bra strap.
so just don't
Yeah.
leave there in a hurry. Make them do their test because
No.
you just don't know what it is these days.
No. Definitely not.
You want to get to the end of it. You want to get it before they get to it because you've already been in hospital once this year. You're in there again. So
That's the most key thing. If they actually find out what's going on, at least they can maintain it or let you know what it is for definite. But yeah, so they can help you. Well, I hope they can help you.
and then you get some doctors, like if they're anything like the ones here in Melbourne, you go in and you tell them what's wrong, then they have a shift change, and then the next doctor will say, "Oh, what brings you to hospital?"
Yeah, I know, and it's like,
And
don't read my notes.
and when my mum was alive, she'd turn around and say, "Can't you read?" And they're from bloody notes. Come on, you can't say that. She goes, "Well, it's true.
Well, it is true.
Doctors already should know what's wrong with me because I've already told them, and I've been here for this length of time, so they should be reading the notes."
Yeah.
And you think, well, it is fair because then you think, and then they'll come back again for the third change. "Oh, what brings you to hospital?" I'll bite my tongue and I'll let me mum go, "Can't you read the flipping bloody notes?"
Do you know, it's so true, though.
And you think, my God, you just cannot read those notes, can you, dude? You've come to the wrong person asking what's wrong with you. And it's the same like I watched that 24 hours in emergency that you guys have from the UK, and you get them. They're a bit like our doctors here. "Oh, what brings you to hospital?" "Well, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't sick." I think,
Precisely. And they say, who was it? Was it the doctors? Is it the doctors, the hospital? Well, yeah. Well, I can't even say much more than that because they are crazy, and it's like,
and Timmy said, exactly. You tell him what I'm feeling this, feeling that. And I'm thinking, well, why else would I be in hospital for? It's because I'm not well. And
well, well,
oh,
that's the question now, isn't it? It's just like, how the heck?
if I had $1 million every time that they asked me what was wrong with me, I tell you what, I'd be sitting in a mansion by now.
It's so flipping frustrating. It
It
really,
is,
really is.
and sort of thing, and you're thinking, geez, you guys get paid this X amount of money, but we have to keep repeating ourselves, telling you why we're in hospital.
Time after time, we have to.
Oh, yes. Now see why Cindy Lauper made time after time her rich, because that's what we have to keep doing with the doctors. Every time they change,
Oh, yeah.
oh, does it drive you
It
mad?
is atrocious, really, isn't it? Come on.
Oh,
How the heck do you know what we say about this, doctor surgeries? The
mm,
doctor surgeries are a practice, so they're actually practice on you
yeah.
because it's general practice,
That's why
and
they
a
call
lot of
it
them don't know.
doctor's practical service, because they're only And you know the worst ones that I really, really, really hate that um I like to yell at is those ones when I don't know if you have them in the UK or in the US, but here we got them where you can ring like an after hours service. This nurse on call. Oh, what's wrong with you? I got this, and this. Yeah, what's wrong? I said you just didn't listen to what I just said. Tell
Yep.
me what's wrong with me, and how are you supposed to diagnose what's wrong with me when you're doing it over phone? You can't actually see me.
Yeah, I know how, but they expect you to tell them.
So I refuse to ring them up. I'd sooner go and sit in the hospital. So if something goes wrong when I'm sitting in the hospital, well, I've got something to sue.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
it's
definitely.
because I'm in pain and having issue breathing, and I'm a non-smoker. It's now 11 days smoke free, and I'm not smoking.
Hmm,
You should,
yeah.
Timmy. Just so you know, my grandpa was a non-smoker, non-alcohol. He never drank any alcohol, and he died with cancer. So maybe you should get them to test you for that, just to be on the safe side. Even though you're saying you don't smoke, you don't have to smoke and drink not to get cancer, because we're all born with having cancer cells in us.
Yes, I was gonna say that. I wasn't sure if I can say anything on here, but you're right. We're all born with it. It's just
Mm,
something will trigger it off, and that's where the problem becomes.
yeah, but I'd be getting them to be testing for that too, and I'd be getting them to test for COVID. I'd be getting them to test for that Ebola virus that's floating around in Africa at the moment. Is it Africa, Ethiopia, whatever it is? Then you got those people getting off that boat with the rat virus.
Really?
So
What's that? A rat virus?
yeah, didn't you hear about the cruise ship?
Oh, yeah, yeah, of course I did. Yes.
And they got, is it four Australians and a Kiwi up in Western Australia in this outback facility. They're staying there. They were supposed to stay there for 3 weeks, but another 3 weeks has been added. But they haven't got it, and they're not showing any symptoms. But it's a really, I mean, it's way out back. It's nowhere near any cities that they can pass it on, but they haven't had any yet of it. So they're not contagious at the moment, but they're just doing the right thing by keeping them where they are. So, which is good.
Yeah.
But I'd be asking them about testing. And then again, if you're saying it's 11 days smoke free, well, you just never know. It could be doing with your lungs too, because your lungs are there too. So
Yeah,
I would be getting that checked,
definitely.
because if they say the test to come back normal, well, I'd be saying, well, can you test me for this, test me for that, and don't forget, you can get I mean, especially asthmatics with their lungs. It leads to ammonia, because my nephew ended up with ammonia and he was in an oxygen tent. That's how bad he got. So, but then if he goes in there now with his asthma, it's because he smokes. So I would be getting a lot of tests done. That's me personally.
Yeah.
because you just don't know what there is, what it is. So I would be inclined to get that tested because I want to know.
Yeah, yeah,
Sort of thing.
that's right.
But you really don't know, actually, do you? I mean, it could be a number of things. But
Yeah.
I'd be wanting to make sure I got every test done, sort of thing. All right, let's see what Nightbox got in the way of joke. It was raining cats and dogs the other day. I almost stepped in a poodle. Oh, that joke, Nightbot. You need to stop recycling your jokes, please. Three tests, three tests, not including blood and bone. Bone. Well, yeah, get him to check it because I would. That's
Yep.
It could be something in your bones, it could be something in your blood. You wouldn't know unless they test it.
I was in and out the hospital. I was many years ago. I did go up in the hospital, and they just said, "No, it's nothing correct. You just stuffed up with some stuff, number twos." And I went, "Well, this pain, it does not sound like I'm just blocked up."
Mm.
So over the years, it got to the stage 3 years before, so 2020, was it 20? No, 2010. I was in and out the hospital once, twice, 3 times a day, and they could not figure out what was wrong with me. And I was in so much pain. I tell you something, Lisa, it was worse than labour by 20.
Yeah.
That's how much bad pain it was. And I suffered and suffered and suffered and suffered. And one day they actually said, "I don't know what's wrong with her. We need to go deeper." And
You didn't have
eventually
kidney
they
stones?
did find out. They found out, they thought it was. And then they actually found out that my systems was the wrong way round, upside down and all over the place. And my kidneys were underneath my left rib cage, and I found out I had a twisted bowel.
Oh, so what did they do? Operate?
I went down for emergency operation. I was dying,
Mm.
and I'm not going to say what was happening while I was in hospital because it's not a very nice
Mm.
right. So I had an emergency operation, and I found out that I had the twisted bowel taken out. They took my appendix out because they weren't doing nothing sitting underneath my left rib instead of down in my stomach. And
Well, one good thing about it, we know you're not going to get appendicitis.
no, precisely. And then they found out there was 2 holes in my lower bowel, and they put all my bowels back in the right place, like the cecum, half of my stomach was tilted, my colon was sideways. So basically they opened me like a book, and they had to put everything right, but obvious I'm still the opposite way from everyone else, so I'm a rare case. They broke the mold when I was born. And I was born with it, they said.
Oh, God. Well, like you say, medicine's come a long way to what they can actually do.
Yeah, I've had CT scans, CAT scans, MRI scans, normal scans. They went through the whole mill.
Hmm. I think that's what they need to do with Timmy, go through the whole mill to find out what is actually wrong.
Yeah, but they don't like to unless they really have to. And it's like, come on. It's like if you do it in the bloody first place, you find it quicker. Instead of sending people home and going, "Oh no, you're okay."
Yeah,
And I hate that. I really, really do
and they
test
don't
that.
like it when you go back 2 or 3 times in a day, or 3 or 4 times in a week. You say, well, if you fix the problem in the first place, I wouldn't have been back again.
Yep. Once, one doctor, my son got really angry with him. He sent me home. I was back in hospital within the next about half an hour to an hour. I was back in hospital again, and we told the nurses that we got sent home, and she goes, What like this?" So we had a decent nurse at that time, and they started sorting things out after that.
Mm.
It's
It
about
only,
bloody
takes,
time.
only takes one nurse to know you got sent home like that, and then bang. So yep.
Up
Yeah.
on the ward, and they took a whole day to have a discuss how my system was, and they went, I keep saying, what's happening? We keep going, what's happening? We've been waiting here all day in this bed, been waiting all day.
Mm.
And when they came up and told me, said, we was confused where everything was.
Well, with everything being upside down here, over this way, over that way, I could see why they were confused.
Yeah. And
Because, yeah,
it makes a lot of sense. And I was very confused because, well, do you know when you're at school and you got science and they tell you this and that, and this is what happens and that what happens. And all my life I was confused. I mean, seriously, I was confused and I couldn't understand why until they told me when my system was the wrong way round. Then I go, well, that makes a lot of sense why I was so confused all my life.
uh, bye, Timmy. She said the BBIAB nurse is here. Love you all.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Yes,
And I
good
hope
luck.
you manage to get something sorted.
Yeah, me too. You know how we were talking about yesterday, the Neapolitan ice cream?
Oh, yeah.
Um, all right. Looks like I got it.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
Woo!
But that's okay. I'm doing it. I'm thinking, oh, it looks like the Neapolitan ice cream.
Nearly. Next one will be.
Yes, but I have to get the
You've
right color.
done the pinky and the white. Then you've done the pinky, white, and the raspberry. And then you're
Yeah.
going to do the pinky, white, and brown. Oh, you're getting so close to it.
Yes, so that's all right. So I've done a white, a pink, a white. Now I'm up to the raspberry, and then I'll go back to the white. So that's already one block. So there'll be 3 blocks of the pink and 3 blocks of the raspberry. So which is
Good.
good. So it's you know, well, it's not bad from when I started it yesterday.
It's good
That's what,
though it performs and how quickly you can chat and it just performs really lovely. I love changing colours.
yes. And then I'll do the black around the edge like what I have done with the other blankets. So which is good.
Yep.
So yeah. So I'll do that, and then I'll do this until where time we go, and then I'll sit on the bed and do some knitting. Like I said, I'm not doing it on the live because it's just too much counting and.
Oh, talking about your knitting,
Mm,
did you manage to find out where you
yeah,
went wrong?
yeah, I undone it all, redone it all.
Oh,
I think I might have been one stitch off at the very start.
ah,
So
easily done.
yes, I'm up to row 19 now, but it's a counting one. So I thought, no, I'll do it when I sit on the bed when I watch a movie because I can easily do it. Because if I put a movie on that I've watched 50 million times, I don't actually need to watch it. I can just listen and I can concentrate on the knitting that way.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
I mean, I can put Ebenezer Scrooge on with Christmas Carol with George C. Scott on it because I've watched it a million and one times, and I can put the Sound of Music on that I've watched a million and one times, and I can do the first Halloween, that they've got on a different channel that I watch, or I can put Halloween 4 and 5 on the YouTube aspect of things, or I can put on the Ghost of Shepherdstown. So things that I know I've watched that many times, I can just put on and let it go for it while I
Yeah.
do the row where I need to count. So yeah.
Mm,
So
thinking.
hopefully I might have it finished by maybe tomorrow. But then
Mm.
that's without sitting here, and I do need to make a video for tomorrow before I actually sit on the bed. So
Of
yeah.
course.
So I'll do that before I sit on the bed.
Yeah.
I will go but before I do all that, I will
Mm.
put the video the live that's on the iPad up into the all my videos and live playlist, and then I'll put the description, and I put you in my description box so people, oh, who's that person that was on with me. I can go to their description box and then they'll find you on the description box.
I did see that description, and I went, "Why's my name there?" I'll think, "Oh, now I know."
Yeah, because whoever comes on panel, I make sure I put them in the description box. So if
Yeah, yeah, of
anybody
course.
goes to the description box and they think, oh, I'm not friends with that person, and then that
No.
way they just have to click on your name, and then
Yeah,
you get a new subscriber,
yeah.
whatnot. So that's why if you ever see your name there, that's because I've put it there so people know that
Okay.
you were up on my channel. I like to do that, so then that way, I can,
Yeah.
you know, so that
Thank you for that. Oh, yeah, that's it's a good way actually.
yeah. So I want, even when I do my videos when I'm out and about with, like with Eden and I out, or I'm on the bus. If it's just me on the bus talking, well, I don't need to put anyone's name in the description. But if it's Eden and I make sure I put Eden's, and then sometimes she'll say, "Don't worry about putting me in the description box." And I go, "You sure? Because I can do it." And she goes, "No, it's fine." But
Oh,
sometimes I
bless
sneak
you.
it in there and do it for her, and you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, of
so,
course.
because she was on, in the video with me. Why shouldn't she get recognised?
Yeah,
So, but of course, you know, it depends on what people are after to watch and whatnot. So,
yeah,
you like I say to her, you do things for the fun of it, because that's what it should be all about. For you to be able to have fun with it and enjoy doing it. So, and sometimes you might see that on Eden's channel. You think, hang on, I've just saw those photos.
yeah.
If I'm out and about and Eden's not with me, well, I'll take photos, but I'll send them to her so she's got some.
Yeah.
So, and then, but sometimes her videos go out later than mine, and sometimes she'll put hers out before mine. So you will get,
Right.
you know,
Explains a lot then.
yeah. So if you happen to watch Eden's and you think I've just seen those photos, it's because I've sent you some extra ones. So, just trying to help her out, get, her videos out a bit
Yeah,
longer and whatnot. So you will sometimes get some of mine as well. So probably
yeah,
tomorrow with this cooking thing tomorrow, she'll probably get, video, pictures for herself. Or she might say, "You take them and send them to me," so we'll see what happens,
yeah.
tomorrow. So, but
Mhm.
we often do that. I often give her some of my photos, just to help her out,
Yes.
sort of thing. Because got to help people out sometimes, don't we? So,
Oh, well, yeah, of course we do. And that's what it's about, is helping other people your family, and everyone else. It's about everybody, isn't it?
Mm. You know, because Eden's probably got a different audience to what I've got that don't follow me, that follow her, and then they're seeing her her one, and then the ones that do follow her often
Yeah.
follow me too. So it's just depends who's following who at the time, you know.
So,
So
yeah,
sort of thing, but we'll just see what happens. You know, just said to him, I don't care. You can have my photos, and if you want to call them out and about like what I do, I don't mind.
no,
You
that's
know,
right.
if it's a catchy, label for you, go for it. I don't own the out and about rights, so why not?
Indeed, indeed, definitely.
You know, because sometimes, because like, what are we Monday? Like this weekend coming, we've got the Buddhist lunch on Sunday. So we'll leave a little bit early, do a video before we go in. Then we'll get photos, and then Eden will get do one in the hall that they do it at the community centre. She'll do a couple of little videos to put up, and so my photos might not go up till the Monday. And she goes, I'm putting mine up on Wednesday. I said, that's all right. You put them up when you want to put them up.
Yeah, yeah, of
It's your
course.
channel. You do it the way that you want to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're just supporting each other. That's the main thing.
Yeah, and then she goes, "Oh, what can I call it?" I said, "Well, do out and about plus lunch."
Yeah,
So in that way, you're out and about, and you've had lunch, and it's like some of the ones that I do with the bus ride. I'm out and about plus a bus ride, so you see what I see.
of
Sort
course.
of thing.
So, what's going on about your little shorts you used to do, the little videos you two used to do? Well,
Oh, the rant and
you
rave
making
one.
this like,
Um, well, we haven't done one for a while, but
no,
we
you
don't.
haven't. I did notice that.
Yeah, don't think that's actually taken off to like what we thought they would, because not many people are actually watching them.
Well, just keep going. Doesn't really matter. Just keep going. It will get noticed eventually. I
Yeah,
think
so
it's just
yeah,
teething problems, and that's what you get when you first start out.
yeah. I mean, we still got a list there that we want to do, but we haven't done one. But we need to. We will be doing some more. We will do some more of them, and sometimes, occasionally, we might just sit there and just talk about like what you and I are doing. And we'll just talk about something too. So
Yeah, yeah, of
you know,
course.
but we are going back to it. But we just haven't done. I think we've got it. Three more topics we've got written down in a book that we're going to do, but we haven't done one for I think it's a couple of weeks now. So, but we will do. We'll do some. We might even do some on Wednesday. Maybe get a couple out and do them Wednesday.
Yeah,
Do a couple rant and raves on Wednesday. Do one for Wednesday and one for Thursday. Oh, we'll work it out, but we can probably do a couple, so we'll probably be in the same outfit. But hey, it's getting us out there. So
it is. But that's what it's all about in the end, really, isn't
yeah,
it?
so we're still going to do them, but we haven't done one for ages. So,
Yeah.
but we will do. We will do. So it's just a matter of getting that back. Ooh, sorry, just knocked you with my
Right.
cream. Putting my cream away, but we will get back to them. So yeah, we might do a couple on Wednesday, probably maybe tomorrow too, while we're walking around to the community centre. As long as it doesn't rain, we might even do a video while we're out, maybe.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Not to say we haven't binned it, we just haven't done one for a while because time. But we will get back to them. That's one thing we are going to get back into doing is the rant and raves because I know
Oh
Some
yes, yeah, rant and rave. You got the rant and rave. Is it all rant and rave? Yeah, of course it
yes.
is.
So we do that. We talk about something, and yeah, I think we've got three topics there. So we'll just have to write down one of them. We might even say do a rant and rave on soccer because there's one guy that watches, a friend of mine, always has to put his two bobs worth and say it's football. I said, you're in the UK where you call it football.
Yep.
I'm in Australia where we call it soccer
Yep.
because we've already got a football game. But it's football, and we've always done it with football. And the UK's named it had football for so long. I said, yes, but I'm not in the UK. I am in Australia where it's called soccer. And you've got to understand, we're not the only country that calls it soccer. So
That's
I
right.
think a couple more countries would stand behind me and we'd outdo you.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's why when I say anything, I always say for you guys in the UK, yes, it's football, but for us in Australia, it is soccer. It's played with the same soccer ball, same rules, same everything, but we call it soccer. And you need to
Yep.
realise
That's
that we
right.
call it, soccer.
We, it's like rugby. It's the one with the oval.
Yeah, we've got rugby here because
Oh, so
Australia.
yours is called rugby as well, then, because
Yeah,
some of them that they're football, soccer, whatever you want to call it in where they are. I think they call it soccer, and it's the same as the rugby. That's what they call soccer.
yeah. No, we have rugby where the ball is oval, like what you
Yeah.
were saying,
Yeah.
and then we do play against New Zealand, England. Is it South Africa because they're the Springboks, and then we also have soccer, which is the same as your football soccer. We use that round ball, but then we've also got Australian Football League, which is actually football, where we use the ball is sort of similar to the rugby ball, but we
Oh,
actually
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
we actually kick it and not play rugby
Yes.
with it.
Yes. And that's where it gets confusing, where some people get really confused. And
Mm,
it's like, it doesn't matter what we call it. In different countries, they call it something different.
mm.
And people's got to understand that, to be honest.
But
People
this
but
guy,
some
but
people
this,
won't accept it.
but this guy, he wanted to argue with me on someone else's channel. I said, but I'm just telling you what it's called in my country, and it's soccer. Get it through your thick head, you
Oh,
know.
the
And that and then in the end, and he'll start going on about bacon. I'm thinking, can we get off that topic? And then he'll start carrying on with me about the bacon. So in the end, I say to my friend, I'm going. She said, are you serious? I said, yes. I cannot handle him going on about the bacon. The more he's going on about it, the more I want to go to the toilet to be sick.
right.
And it wasn't getting into his thick head either about the bacon.
What?
So
I'm not gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you, but maybe not.
it's yeah, it's but
No,
this
it's
is
a
the
sore
point.
subject. It's okay if you don't want to.
No, it's the texture, and I have problem with textured foods, and this is what
Oh,
people have got to understand that some people have problems with textured
yeah,
food, and if that's one of them, you shouldn't keep continuing on being a bully and keep going on
yeah.
and on about it, because I'm not going on about you about the football or whatever, I don't. That's what I said. I don't begrudge people eating bacon if that's what they like to eat. That's good, but don't throw it in my face.
Well, yeah, that's right. It's like carrots. I hate cooked carrots because if I crunch on them, I got this. Do you know like cotton wool? And
Yeah,
you pull it and it makes your teeth go funny. Well, that's what makes my teeth go funny. Runner beans are exactly the same. And and it's like I won't eat them. I won't really eat them, and they have to be the fresh ones. But I like roasted carrots, and I don't mind
Okay.
a roasted carrot. That's quite nice, especially with honey. Oh my god, that's
So I don't
delicious.
mind cooked carrots if you boil them or put
Yeah,
them
I
in,
won't.
but same with me with corn on the cob. I can't stand corn on the cob, but I can eat the corn kernels if they're in the mixture bag with carrot and peas.
Yeah,
And I can't stand eating grapes, but I can eat sultanas.
yeah. It's just a texture, isn't it? It's like you say,
Mm.
beetroot. Beetroot is the one I cannot stand,
Oh,
and
I
the
love
more you talk
beetroot.
about it, the more I want to throw up.
See, that's how I am with the bacon.
Yeah.
But I can eat a tin of golden circle beetroot on my own, and that's a good source of iron.
For yes, I know. But I still won't touch it. If you put it on my plate with my dinner, I will not touch none of my dinner.
Well, that's fair enough, Good, but the thing is, if I know that you don't eat beetroot, I wouldn't put it on your plate.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I do with people. Except for my sons, Brussels. I love Brussels. They don't
Oh,
like.
I hate
There's
them.
no texture. They're not want to be sick or anything like that. It's just them being a silly sausage.
No,
Uh,
no, no.
but
I can't. Yeah, I have to agree with your sons. Can't do them. Cannot do them.
But I sometimes I do put literally one or two on, and he eats them, and he doesn't like mushrooms, but he eats them. It's not something that he's going to throw up or they make him want to throw up. It's none
Mm.
of those, and it's like, well, I'll give you two. My other sons eats them now all the time, and it's like I just think it's the generation of when you're younger, you rather love them or you hate them,
Yeah.
or later time your taste buds change and you start liking them. That's what happened to me. It's like olives. I never could stand the smell of olives, but now I love them.
Well, yeah. Well, neither of mine would eat Brussels sprouts, but since my mum had them on the plate, Eden will eat them off my mum's plate, but wouldn't have them on her plate.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I know that story. I
So,
want what you got, but I don't want what I got. But you got the same. It doesn't matter if you got the same or not.
no, 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 she wouldn't have them on her plate. She was happy to eat them off my mum's plate.
Yeah,
Um, but now, I'm not that I get them anyway because I don't eat them. And I'm not one of these people where you've got to eat everything on your plate. If there's something on there that you don't like, well, you don't eat it. Just put it aside. There'll be always somebody that will want to eat it, or it just goes in the
yep,
bin. So that's how I look at it.
yes. Good.
When we were,
Working with go on.
I was going to say, when we were kids, we were told that we weren't to move from the table until everything was moved. That included cabbage and cauliflower, and they're two vegetables I can't stand. Hate them. My mum could
See,
make them.
I love veg. I really do. I've always have loved veg. I just never
Mm,
liked runner beans or carrots because the way they were, where they used to go on my teeth. Used to, I hate. Do you know when you grind your teeth? It's a
mm-hmm.
bit. It reminds me a bit like that. It's like, it's
Mm.
awful.
See, my grandpa, when he was alive, he used to have his own few little veggies and used to get the peas in the pod.
Oh yeah,
We used to eat them straight out the garden.
yes. Can't
Plenty of
be
food,
that, can you? I grow those.
and that. But when you go and actually eat your actual cooked meal, you think, oh, I'm not hungry now. It's because you've nibbled on what was out in the garden.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, those days are gone, sort of
Mm.
thing.
Oh.
But
Well, the thing is, I still grow. I'm growing because I do veg, like I said before. I'm growing in my garden. I've got the cucumbers now. They're growing. I've got early on beans. I just like to leave them to go into peas in the pod, and I
Yeah.
just pop them, and so they're nice. The Monch 2. Have you heard of Monch 2?
What's that?
It's like a pea. Before it swells, it's really flat.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've seen that one.
I don't know what you might call them. You might call them something different over there.
Oh,
Uh,
maybe.
sugar snaps.
Yeah, I think I've heard of sugar snaps.
Yeah, they're Monch too. They're exactly the same.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. See, there you
So
go. Just
yeah,
funny how you call them something different. I'm sure I've heard of the sugar snaps. That's what you
I
call it.
don't know why that. So some people call them sugar snaps, and they're both there sometimes. And it's like, why do you call them? But they're exactly the same to us.
I'm just going to look it up to see if I can see what they look like. Oh, sugar snap peas.
Yes,
Oh, yes. Yes. They look like beans.
but they're flat.
Yeah, but they look like, yeah, some of them look like beans, but they're not. Here, I'll show you. Yep, we get these ones.
Yeah, they're the ones, and you could turn them into peas and let them swell. And if the peas come, yes, so
See
they're
this
flat,
one here?
and then you can allow them to come up and swell. Yes,
That one there that I'm pointing at is what my grandpa used to have in his backyard.
yes, and that's what I'm growing. I'm growing those. What you can do with that is what I have done. You can have a munch two, as we call it, munch two. They're flat. Why they're flat? So you can eat them. You can. They're quite sweet. But then, if you allow the peas to grow, they swell up and do the same thing. Is what you're.
Like this one.
Yes, yes. That's what they can swell up like.
Yep.
And that's what I've been doing. I've been letting them swell up
I'm with
so
you
I
now.
can grow them.
That's what sometimes I call those peas in a pod.
Yeah,
Even
so
though,
do I.
that's,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I call them, peas in the pod.
Isn't it funny how you call them that, but then we go by snap peas?
Yeah, so that's what they munch two. They normally call them munch two. Then they call sugar snaps, and it's like, what's the difference? They're bloody the same.
Yeah, they are. They are the same. But hey, it's funny just how we just call them things something different. Why can't we just call them the same?
Yeah, oh
Like,
no.
it's like the Americans call them bell peppers, but we call them capsicums.
Yeah, see, and it's just like, I don't know. I really, really just do not know, Lisa. I don't. I
And
just don't get why they can't call everything the bloody same.
then if the Americans come here to Australia, they go, "Oh, we want some bell peppers," and then they wonder why the supermarket people look at them stupid. They go, "What?"
Yeah, they look at you and they go, "Oh, what are you talking about?" And we ain't got a clue because we don't know what they're called over there.
And then she shows, and then they got to show them a picture, and they go, they're capsicums, not bell
Okay,
peppers."
you go, okay.
Hmm. So, and it's the same. The Americans call them flip flops. We call them thongs.
Yeah, oh no, that is so funny because if someone says thongs over here and we go, what, you wear knickers on your feet?
And then they go, "But you've got thongs on your feet. We wear them as undies." I said, "Yeah, but they're called G-strings here."
Yeah, I know what G-strings are, yeah. And that's what sometimes we do call them G-strings sometimes. And then they start calling them thongs. And it's like, why are you calling them thongs when they used to be G-strings?
Yep. So I said, if you ever come here in Australia and you go that you want thongs, and you say that you wear, they're going to show them that yes, we've got thongs you wear on your feet, and then if you turn around and say not those ones, the ugly ones, then you're going to be told exactly what they are. So,
Can imagine though.
It's like
Having a right laugh at that.
I don't know whether you say this though, Kitty. We say bangers and mash,
Oh yes.
and then you get
It's
people
like,
saying bangers and mash, and you go,
yeah.
yeah, sausages and mashed potato, bangers and mash.
Yes.
Oh,
Bangers and mash.
okay.
That's what we call them still. There's
And
no difference.
they go, oh, okay. I'm thinking, yeah, it's just the way that we like calling them, bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. Oh, that's the old English saying, that is bangers and
Hmm.
mash. And children of today, they go, "What's bangers and mash? What's that?
Oh,
Sausage and mash."
my two know what bangers and mash are.
Well,
Only
they
'cause,
do now, but I mean the youngsters of today,
mm,
they
so
haven't got a clue.
no, no clue whatsoever. And then you sort of singing. Yeah, and the other thing that I don't get that I think the Americans, I don't know, they still cook them now. Is it chicken pot pie?
Chicken pot pie.
Is that what
Pot pot.
oh, Chris, are you still in the chat? Can you tell me about your chicken pot pie? In, and then you say to them, oh, we have a meat pie. Oh, what's that?
A steak pie, steak and ale pies, chicken and mushroom pies, chicken pies. We just call them pies, really. Or
Yeah,
a
but
hot pot is where you got all the meat at the bottom and then you put potatoes on the top and you crisp them up in
well,
the
see,
oven.
with you saying that, we do ours with minced meat with the potato on top, and that's called a mince pie. That's called a shepherd's pie.
Oh, see, no, I didn't mean mash. It's shepherd's pie is with lamb here, lamb mince, and your mashed potato on top. Then cottage pie is done with beef mince.
See, ours is done with mince, and then you can put the veggies in that you want. My mum used to put onion flakes in it, and then you boil your potato, your potatoes, and then you mash it, put it on top, and put it in the oven. That's our shepherd's pie.
Oh, right.
Chris said,
So, Chris said, what about our chicken pies? How do you
but
present it?
you have chicken pot pies, don't you, Chris? Because it's done. Because see, now's it done with pastry. Our meat
Yeah,
pies,
but we use pastry,
yeah. The only time we don't use pastry if we do the shepherd's pie.
but we say shepherd's pie is done with lamb. So it's a lamb. It should be called a lamb pie. A shepherd is a sheep because it's shepherd.
Yeah, but
Um,
we use mince pie as the shepherd's pie.
so is that a beef mince?
No, I think it's just a mince. Let me look it up.
Yeah,
Just to
so
make
that'd be a beef mince. Mince meat is actually beef.
mince, mince meat pie.
Our chicken pot pie here is sort of like a thick chicken soup, but thickened to be in a pie. So potatoes, carrots, etc. So
Um,
is it done with pastry all the way round, like at the bottom and the top, and so you just have chicken dried up, and we just call that a chicken pie.
hmm.
Sometimes there's mushrooms in it, and we call that chicken and mushroom pie.
See, there's our shepherd's pie. See how the mince meat's down the bottom with the potato?
Right. So that should be done with lamb mince.
No, it's just done with mince. It doesn't say. Hang on, let's see if I can get to a.
See,
Um,
mince meat could be lamb, or mince meat can be beef.
See, we just go in and just ask for mince.
If you go into that and ask for the ingredients, and they should tell you what the mince it should be.
But then you've got to remember we're in Australia.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're trying to figure out. What sort
Let
of
me
mince that you have.
go in properly, um, hang on. I'll type it in and see what we get. Shepherd's pie recipe. Recipe Australia. If you go by this one, it says lamb in rich gravy sauce with scattered peas, creamy potato topping, and that awesome golden cheesy crust. But that's not what my mum used to do. So let's have a look.
So yes, top and bottom crust, but you can do it with just the top, I reckon. It's a bit like the fries tin pies, that they have the meat at the bottom and you have the pastry on the top. I don't know if you call them fries. It's one of those round tins that you have to open.
Oh, you mean like a Dutch oven type one?
No. This is a tin. You can buy it from the shop. I don't know if it's any different. Let me pull it up.
Yeah,
Uh,
it depends which one you want to use. A lamb,
uh,
a beef dish, cottage pie, or a lamb dish.
yes. See,
Yeah,
that's what I was
yeah,
trying to figure out for you from you.
yeah.
It
I'm
was
guessing it might be like a lamb mince, but I just know my mum just got mince, but I don't know what
yeah.
mince
So
was. So,
us.
but I'm thinking it'd be more like a lamb mince more than anything else that she got.
Right, it's not actually showing you. Let me. So
But I know
from
Chris was, I think because I asked that question once before and hoping that Chris was in and he was, and he explained the same way. But I only know about the chicken pot pie because I've watched Grimm, and that's what the guy done in the first episode of Grimm. He made a chicken pot pie.
yeah.
And I think, I can't remember whether he had a pastry down the bottom, but I know he had a pastry on top.
Right.
So, things always, yes.
This is I'm gonna do a share. This is what I use. What we have over here, and I don't know if you have it over here. See, this is a good one as well. Right, the link there. Can you see it?
Yeah, we don't have freer burritos.
Yeah, freer. The freer. The other ones that you can do, and these were like steak and kidney. There's so many different ways that you can have pies. And these tin ones are okay, but they're not the greatest anymore. Not like they used to be. Absolutely not what they used to be.
But that looks like something we can get that in a tin, and it's more like it's a stew type thing that you could get.
Do you know, it could be those little, do you know those steak and kidney ones? And you
Yeah.
can, yeah, they look like a pudding. We call them pudding, steak and kidney pudding, but it's actually a pie in the tin. And it's like how can I even, they're like little tiny pies.
But the thing is, you're calling them a pudding, and that's not what we would have had for a pudding.
No, they are actually pies, but they call them puddings. And I always ask that question, why do they call it a pudding?
Hmm.
Because a pudding over here is a dessert.
Yeah, but see, for a pudding like that, I'd be thinking of a pudding that what we have at Christmas time, which is our pudding that we put. We can get a raised pudding, which is a fruit cake that you can got in
Yeah,
a cloth that you can heat it up in boiled water, or you can get it in a tin, like
yes,
a tin that you put
yes,
it in and it heats up, and then
yes,
that's our type of pudding. That's at
yes.
Christmas. That's what we call a pudding, or we get a sticky date pudding like that, or we can get. But most times we can have. If you're going to have a dessert, we'll have uh like our Sunday roast. If we had a Sunday roast when we were small kids, we would have a Nana's apple pie that came out the box in the
Yes,
oven with a
yes,
bit of
apple
cream.
pie,
See,
yeah.
that's our dessert sort of. Or you got ice cream, or you could have ice cream on the pie, or you got a bowl of ice cream with fresh fruits or something.
Yes, yes,
or, or,
yes.
or, or a fruit cake, or whoever made a cake in the family. Because my dad's older sister and the sister under him were good cake makers, and you get a cake,
So
so
you call it a cake, yeah. We call them cakes. Some of our puddings are actually, like you said, like apple pie with custard or ice cream. Um, I'll tell you what I love making because I have rhubarb. I love rhubarb. My mum loves rhubarb as well. She used to grow it. So
hmm.
what I'm not a great lover of apples. I don't mind apples, but I'm not a great lover of them.
My
So
mum would
we
put apple and rhubarb together and stew
yes,
them
yes,
together.
that's what my son loves that. But now I started to put blueberry, blueberries and rhubarb to crumble. Oh my God, it is so delicious. Oh,
Mm.
I made it and my son loves it. Well, both of them actually.
Well, that's
I'm going
good.
to try strawberry one next time. Go on.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's not bad putting them together, but I'm not a blueberry person. I would eat it if it's in a like we've got muffins that are chocolate muffins, banana muffins, blueberry muffins. If it was the last thing on the shelf and I wanted a muffin, well, I'll take it and eat it. But I wouldn't say it was my favourite muffin,
No.
a favourite fruit, to cook up with. Hey Tracy, how are you? She said, "Hi, listen,
Hello,
kitty."
Tracy. How are you today?
You're lucky, Tracy, because I was going to get going soon. Because the weather's our weather's pretty. Let's see what the weather is now for us, because our weather has been hectic here, and I was trying to. I'm so happy you're still on. Yes, we are for a little bit longer because the way the weather.
Tracy's hanging out with me. Oh, no, but that was.
Um, it's sort of just don't want to be short on the thing. So we are weather conditions. Showers are in the vicinity with the temperature of 54 Fahrenheit, 12 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the north, which it's actually coming from the west, Nightbot, at 21 miles an hour, 34 kilometers an hour. And the current humidity is 74. And wait a bit, please. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit longer. We'll be on for a little bit longer, but no, I don't know how much longer because with the way this wind is. And Chris saying hello to Tracy. So we're getting all this wind that's coming from over at Western Australia because they had very bad wind last night. So now we've got it. It's coming our way. So that's so
Yeah.
Tracy's asked for weather for Brownsville. Conditions are clear with temperature 78 Fahrenheit, 26 degrees. The wind's blowing from the south at 3 miles per hour, 5 kilometers an hour, and the current humidity is 91. And she says, "Hey, Chris, it will stay on."
But over here, we're in the UK, we're 18 degrees at the moment. It's going up to 20, but it's very overcast.
Oh, that was us earlier, very overcast, and then it just bucket down. So apparently the weather is coming from Western Australia because that's where normally the weather goes to South Australia and then South Australia to us. So, but they're saying it's the wind that they had last night. It's coming here, so it sounds like we
Well,
might be in for a rough night's sleep. I reckon.
yes. Oh, God. Yeah, so overcast tomorrow, thunderstorms and lightning. And then from Wednesday, Thursday, it's raining. Then overcast again on Friday. So we've got this the rest of the week.
And
So it's not a bad thing.
Tracy said it was uh, freaking hot
Freaking
today.
hot here today, 98. So that's Fahrenheit. So what's that in degrees? Let's have a look.
You'd be looking, well, if 78 for Brownsville is 26, so you'd be looking 30 something. I can soon tell you. I can work it
Yeah.
out. I can tell you what that is in degrees, seeing that you and I would go by degrees.
Right, I just done Fahrenheit. So that means mine's 68 now. 64. Mine's Fahrenheit 64. So there's
So,
78.
98 degrees,
They're in 30
98
odd
degrees
degrees.
Fahrenheit is 36.6 degrees
Yeah.
Celsius. So that's another 10 degrees that it'll go up from 78 to 98. So that'll be 36.667 for us in degrees.
Yeah, there you go. 36.67 degrees. That's right.
Yeah.
And that's
So,
how hot we had last week. It went right up to 36, and it's like, it was beautiful though. Well, when I went to Cyprus, with my son's wedding, and
yeah.
I made a holiday out of it. And it was actually 42 degrees out there. And it was the most hottest time he had to go and get married. That was in beginning of September, and it's like, whoa.
Well, we're going back here, I think, was it 3 years ago or 4 years ago, here in Melbourne, where I am, we had 4 straight days at 45-degree heat.
Yeah, it's
So,
crazy, isn't it?
and then we haven't had it since. But then we did have a couple over the summer of 41, 42, but then it went back down. So I have Alexa do it for me, LOL. I did it on my phone, so does that help? I looked it up on
Yeah.
my phone, but because I don't have Alexa to do it for me. I think every time I open up my mouth, I reckon Alexa will open up her mouth too. It'll be a competition to see who be telling who to shut up,
Oh,
or I'd be throwing it out the door, sort of thing. But yeah,
yes.
but if I wasn't in this house, I'd probably have an Alexa going.
Yeah, I don't have
'Cause,
Alexa things. I don't have none of that.
no, I don't either. I just don't want you see me on, sort of thing. I don't
Yep.
know how LOL. You don't know how what, Tracy? No, I use my phone a lot. That's what I use if I need to look something up and
I
whatnot.
generally use my phone a lot, but there again, when I'm on the PC, I do check on there because I can open more windows. Where on my phone, I don't have too many windows open. So
Mm,
that was just a quick list. But if I want a proper look, I like to look on my PC if it's open.
yeah, I mean, I can put. I think I can actually look on. Um, I probably do have the weather on the front of my thing, so I can look it up.
Yeah, mine was 12.
It's 12 degrees for me, but it doesn't say for Fahrenheit at the moment. But it is Monday. Will you say Monday, 8 o'clock p.m., light rain? At 8 o'clock it was supposed to rain, but I don't think it actually did because I haven't heard it rain at all. And we're supposed to get 15 tomorrow, rain, 14 Wednesday with rain, 13 Thursday with rain, Friday 14 with rain, Saturday sunny and cloudy, Sunday, Monday supposed to be nice and warm. But let's see what this that's. And the winds are, yeah. Well, for tonight, the wind's supposed to be 43 kilometres an hour.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's going to be a nice night to sleep in. It's fun to argue with Alexa, but it's nice to ask quick questions and play music for me. Well, that's true.
It is.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll need to do, Alexa, to get her playing songs that I like listening to.
Yeah, I don't know using the
Maybe. I
tool.
don't know.
I'll just get up off my ass and actually sort it out.
Yeah, but then if you don't want to get off your backside, you want to, be lazy, you could do it
I
that way.
can't help it. I can't help it. I still have to get. I try to be
Yeah,
lazy. It just doesn't work for me.
doesn't
Never
work.
has.
Doesn't it work for everybody, though?
No, no. I've
And yeah,
always been an active person, and might explain why my eldest was so active. I didn't
yeah.
understand why he was so active. It's because I've always been active.
Bye, Chris. Off to bed for me.
Oh,
Nearly
bye, no,
3:30.
night. Have a good sleep.
Yeah, it's nearly 3:30 for him.
Oh, wow.
So he hasn't even gone to bed yet. And Tracy's up out of bed.
So is this is 3:30 the second, or was it on the first that he only just came into the 1st of June?
No, he's been in the 1st of June for 3.5 hours. So he's off to
Oh,
bed on the
right.
first
So
of June.
he's starting 1st of June now.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
Like I said, where he's only just starting it, I'm nearly finished.
Yeah. And
I've
I'm
only
like almost midday.
and I've only got 3.5 hours left of the 1st of June. So, and then I'll be on the 2nd of June when you kitty get later in the day and nearly nighttime when the
Yeah.
US would be mid-morning to and whatnot. We have
That's right, because
two
when I
eclipses
came
in
in
this.
the after chat, one evening, I literally just gone up to bed and just sat on my bed and you was on, and I thought, "Oh, I'll come in." And it's like that was quite late at night.
Yeah, I know there was one there I did at 1 o'clock in the morning only because I'd been out. And time I came home, had a shower, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. So I thought, well, while I'm waiting for my hair to dry, I'll just do a late live. And I think I had a few people in that time. But I don't often do lives at that time of night. It's only if I have been out and I'm just coming home to have a shower. Then I'll sit up and do a live. Just while my
Yeah,
hair
yeah.
is drying, and then once within the hour, I'll say, okay, I'm going, my hair's dried, I'm going to bed. See you. And then I go to bed. So I think I've only ever done that once. So haven't done it since.
No, you just don't go with the flow. If you feel like it, you do it. If you don't, you
Yeah.
don't.
I mean, I think there was
Well,
one night last week I really couldn't be bothered. I think because, waiting for the plumber, and I might have been the Tuesday night, just said, not whether the plumbers hasn't arrived and thinking, yeah, I'm not doing it.
no.
You know, sort of thing. So I try to, you know, I rather do it when, like enjoyment more than anything else.
Yeah,
If
that's
you're not
that's what it's
people,
about. If you enjoy it, why not do what you want to do? If you don't enjoy it, don't do it.
in there, sometimes I yawn away at 2 when I'm on, but that's because if I've had a busy day and had a few things, and time I say you sit down and relax, you think, oh, now I'm tired, I should really go to bed, but I don't want to at the moment, but I will go soon because then that way I can sit on the bed to do this line of
Yes, yes, of
knitting.
course. I've got to go and get ready anyway, so he'll be home in about just an hour, just under an hour. So I've got to have a shower, I'm still in my night things and my hot t-shirt, because it's still hot. I'm in my t-shirt and short things. What
Mm.
I will lounge around in.
So you'll have to go up and have a shower before he gets home.
Yep.
And like you said,
Can't be sitting in my pajamas now, can I?
for Tracy,
I
it's
don't care.
5:27. Say 5:27 for
Oh, okay.
Tracy.
Yeah,
She's
so
2 hours ahead of Chris.
so where are you again, Tracy?
She's in Louisiana,
Oh, Louisiana. Okay.
and then she'll be moving to Missouri soon.
Oh.
She'll be moving to Missouri to where her daughter is and her two granddaughters. One plays tennis and one does gymnastics.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that one. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
probably forget a few times. I'll get used to it over time. But
yeah,
sometimes you do have to, don't you? Get used to it.
yeah. And Chris is in California, so that's why he's the last one of my friends that turned into the same day as me.
Yeah.
And depending on how late that I do my lives, the other night I did a late one. I don't know. I don't think you were in, Kitty. You might have been. And Pam was in because she was heading off to work, so we were keeping her company going to work
Okay.
and and whatnot. And I think I was on. I think I was on for about 2 hours for that one.
Wow.
2.5 hours, I think it was.
Wow.
But yeah, sort of thing. And then
Yeah.
Tracy said, "I'll probably go back to sleep. I think you should go back to sleep at 5:30 in the morning."
Adam wants to have us miss
In
miss
Missouri in 2 months, so have to
Missouri.
get busy. Yeah, so Adam's gone to Missouri already. He has a job. He works night
Mm.
shift, and they're
Oh,
just getting in the process of getting a house to rent, and then Tracy and Coda will go in 2 months. So she's been busy packing up everything. So she's been a busy girl packing
yeah.
things and everything. So she has been busy. Busy lady.
And
So
she found the time to pop on here as well. Bless you. You
yeah,
got to have a break somewhere along the line, didn't you?
yeah, and then that's without Tracy doing her schoolwork as well. So I'm a break
Wow.
away from doing those sort of things, for her. So if I give her an hour break away from things, it gives her an hour away from packing and homework for an hour. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and I always text Tracy and say, "Well, I'm going live now." So that way, when
Just
she
to
does
let you
wake,
know, yeah, that's the
you
main
know,
thing, isn't it?
because I like to let her know.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
And she says, "I have a lot of yarn to pack." LOL.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I had that one. Oh my God. I've lost some projects of mine. I can't find them at all.
Oh,
I made a shawl and I made a scarf. And could I find them? No. And I
no.
still can't find them to this day
Oh,
because I
they'll be
moved.
somewhere. You've probably got them somewhere. They'll be floating around somewhere.
But they could be up in the loft in the boxes still. But I put all the yarn together. This is what I don't get. All the yarn, all the projects, all the ones I'm working on, everything, I put them all together. And then, of course, I got a few boxes of them, but nah, I just can't find them at all.
And you are so welcome, Tracy, that I let you know. Because I got to let you know when I'm on. Because the girlfriend's got to come.
Yep.
I got to have my girlfriends around for a chat.
Oh, yeah, it's great to have the girlfriends around and the males
Oh, our,
and
yeah,
the
we better not
boyfriends,
forget.
girlfriends, and boyfriends. Oh,
We
God, we
can't
got a
forget.
lot.
And if we're going to say about our girlfriends being, we better say about the boyfriends coming. So,
Yeah,
what
we have
kind of
girlfriends
mats
and
do you?
boyfriends.
Oh, Kitty, Tracy wants to know what kind of mats do you use for blocking?
Do you know the children's play mats, those squidgy ones?
Yeah. I've used that a couple of times on
That
something.
yeah, like the puzzle, so you puzzle them up. I once before I bought some, but they're only 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters, and then you need loads. And my projects are massive, so I thought I need to get some large ones, and I try to get some large ones from online, but they're never that large. So I managed. I went to the shop there where like they had jumbos. I mean jumbos, and I bought a 6 of those, and it's like they were just enough. I used to have to use the little ones, just to do right at the edge in case.
Mm.
But but they take hold of my front room up.
Yes, Tracy just said, yeah, great, I'll look for those. And just look too, Tracy, because like Kitty said, you can get smaller ones that are big enough probably to do your squares or your face
Yeah,
washes or
yes.
whatever. But if you're wanting to block your shore, you'll need the bigger blocks.
If you look out from normally the range. Have you heard of the range?
No.
It's a bit IKEA. We've got a couple over here. And they've got some probably there, but you need to really, really look to get the huge jumbos. I mean, they're huge and they're worth getting it. And they've got grass looking. Everyone used to walk in and they go, "Why have you got grass in the front room?" And it's like, it's not grass, it's the sponges. They go,
Mm.
"We thought you had grass in the front room." It's because of the pattern. And you
But
know
the
what
thing
I
is,
do use?
But
Go
the
on.
thing is, Tracy needs to look to see whether they've got IKEA in America because I'm not sure if they've got IKEA in America.
Uh, I normally go to the most cheapest shops. I think generally they have them there more often than not.
Mm.
Um, the expensive shop, you don't want to be buying them at expensive shop, but online you have to really, really measure. I tell you what I do when I go home. I'll measure them for you, and then you can take the measurements. And then if you go online and get them online, at least you know you got your measurements. But don't get the 30 by 30s unless you buy loads and loads and loads. You have to buy loads to get the
Yeah.
to make them big. But I bought these blocking what are they called? Blocks with loads of holes in them, so you get pins to do my squares. And I did buy some of them. So I do block and I put more one square on every on it. These depends what size squares they are. I've got a couple of them blocking, and I've got a couple of the little ones as well.
Tracy,
So I
these
tend to use
ones,
them all.
these are the ones that
Yes, they're 30 by 30. Those
and
ones.
that's from Target. I think you still have Targets in America. I'm not sure, but they're the ones you want. And I
Yes.
don't know what size that one says.
They might be 30
Um,
or 40, those ones. Could be 20 centimeters.
but I do know they are big. I mean, they are big ones when you join them together.
Yeah, if you put them all together, they get bigger and bigger. But I would say you have to put about 4 of them together will make one big one. That what I had. Yeah. So that's how big it is. If you put 4 together, that is the jumbo ones that I got.
So
And I
try
got
that.
about
So try them, Tracy. They're the ones that Kitty's talking about. So then that way you get
yeah,
to
so if you get the jumbos, they're 30 centimeters. So if you put
yeah.
3 of them together, that's the size of one jumbo one I've got.
So
So
she said,
so
yes,
that's
we have targets. So yes, have a look in targets and see if they've got them too.
60 by 60. I think it's 60 by 60, I think it is. So if it's 30 each side, they'll probably be about 60 centimeters to 60. If you can get bigger, go for bigger.
Hmm.
So yeah, try and go to the cheapest shop you can the most
And
because
Tracy, okay, great, thanks. Well, hey, if you don't ask, how do you know
you
what?
don't know. You don't
Yeah,
know. That's right. You're very welcome, Tracy.
this is what we're here for to try and help you. You know what to get. I'd say to you, Tracy, go to Kmart, but you don't have Kmart. Your Kmart stores are
She's got
closed now.
Walmart. She's got Walmart.
Yeah, they've got
You
Walmart.
have a
They've got
check.
maybe her Hobby Lobby. Maybe even try your Is it Dollar General or Five Below? They might even have them too. But
Go
if you've
for
got
it.
Target,
Try.
check Targets.
Yes, ours is called a pound shop. Nothing's hardly a pound.
Ours is called the Reject Shop, but not for long.
I reject. Yeah, yeah.
It's called the
We used
Reject Shop,
to.
but it's not going to be the Reject Shop for long because the Dollarama's brought them out.
Ah.
So it would be classed as a Dollarama.
Yeah, so when you do blocking, just to let you know, just a little bit of advice before I go. Right, if you're doing acrylic, I was told if you just pin it and
Squirt a
hair
little bit of
dry it,
water.
if just hair dry it hot, and that will keep its shape. Okay, so that's acrylic. If it's cotton, of course, you need to wet it and then block it and allow it to dry. And plus the others, I found that some other yarn that you meant to soak it for about 20 minutes, then block it. So this is what I've just been finding out recently. So this lady that I follow and I watch quite like just vintage crochet.
Yep.
She's really good and she does explain a lot of things. Somebody else was told me about the acrylic because it's plastic. Acrylic is plastic, so you don't physically need to wet it. You just put something hot on it or a hot iron, but make sure you put a cloth over the top before you do it, but be careful because you can flatten the yarn. So if you instead just block it and just get a very hot hair dryer on it, and that will make it the shape. Just thought I'll give you that advice as well.
I never block any of my stuff.
Yes, and so am I. I'm so glad because we're meant to give some information out, and it's good that we get information and we like to give information out. Okay, well, I'm glad that I caught you guys online tonight. Thanks. You're very welcome, Tracy. I
Well,
tell you about I've learned so much, and I do like to and help people out and like to give it out and give people help whatever they need.
yeah.
So any questions, if we can help you, we'll help you. Not a
And if I
problem.
don't know the question, I'm sure if I Google it, it'll tell me.
Yeah, well, we check it out and bring them up and like we do on pictures or send you the link on here. We do a bit of everything for you.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a quick look before I go. Jumbo play mats 60 centimeters to 60 centimeters. Right, let's have a look to see if they have. Right, okay, so see, you've got little kiddie sick play things on there. Sometimes it depends where you are. Jumbo, Newcastle. This is in the UK, so let's have a look on here and see if they do it. No, that's the wrong thing. No.
Well, Tracy, I can always send you the link one night when you want to come up.
Yeah, you can. Play best. This is the UK one though. Yeah, a lot of them the UK's.
Well, at least we've given Tracy some good
Some
advice
ideas, yes.
to look. Like she said, she's got Targets, so she can go to Targets, and she said she can go to Walmart, and don't forget to try your $1.25 stores and your Five Below as well, because they might even have them. Sort of check out. I'll say to you, go to what was that other store you had that closed
Here
down?
we go. Oh, no, it's not. Marty's. Oh no, that's UK again. Forget it.
And
Yeah,
then
okay.
also look on Amazon too, because you never know what Amazon's got.
Yeah, Amazon .com, isn't it, for the use?
She only has to put Amazon US, Amazon.us, whereas we do AU.
Yeah, I've shopped on Amazon US before.
Yeah.
No, that's UK. Stop coming up. It's not my PC. It's like, stop giving me UK. I don't want UK.
Well, she said she's got all those stores, so at least she can go and have a look at all those stores.
Yeah, some of them 12 by 12. Yeah, so I think Amazon would be expensive, to be honest, to get in the 60s, just to give you aware, but you're better off going to the cheap shops. I had a cheap shop called B&M. I don't know if you heard of it in the UK. It's called B&M. It's probably be a bit like one of your cheap shops you've got. And I've got them in there. There was a range. It was called a range. I got them in there as well. And IKEA. That's a US American company.
It just
IKEA.
depends on which way that um, Tracy wants to go, because you got some there that are for Australian AD, which is Australian dollar, 37.57. You can get them in black, and there's some in black, grey, 2 shades of grey. So it just depends on what size that Tracy wants. See?
Those black ones. If you click on it, it will actually tell you what size they are. Because they could be really expensive on Amazon, though. That's the problem.
Well, she can get 6 tiles, and they're 24 square.
It should tell you the size on them.
Yeah, 24 square foot. So it measures 24 inches by 24 inches and a half inch.
Yeah, so they're quite small. You can get the small ones. Umbry, I'll come online with you all one night. Oh, okay, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
I'll see how much they are for
I
Australia.
have all those stores. Okay. Okay, yeah, fantastic. Well, just keep an eye out and just keep looking the best you can when you're out. Just keep looking for them. But you can buy the small ones for the time being until you can find the jumbos.
Yeah.
But I've got to go. I've got to go and get a shower because he'll be home in about half an hour.
Yeah, that's okay. I've got to go anyway as well, because I need to go to the bathroom. And mind you, I went to the bathroom.
Thank you, Lisa, again. Thank you for sending me the link. I won't be around for a few days. So probably end of the week I'll probably be around. I might pop on again about maybe weekend. Might be I can't guarantee, but it'll probably be the weekend now.
Yeah, it's okay. You come when you come. Right. You come when you come. I'm just grateful for the chat.
Yeah, definitely. And thank you for inviting us again. And nice being on. I've been enjoying it. I am enjoying it all the time. And thank you to Chris. He's gone now. Tracy, thank you. And
Timmy, she's gone.
And Timmy, and I hope you get well, and I hope you do come out of hospital very soon with some notification what's going on with you.
What's going on and everything with her and whatnot. But I'm going to go too, because I want to do my line of knitting and I want to watch some movie before I decide to lay down.
Yes. And do please like the show and subscribe to Lisa's channel. I'd be grateful. And thank you for watching. Thank you for the lurkers, time travelers, and the replayers.
Yes, and thank you for coming up to Kitty, because it's great. And if you're not friends with Kitty, I do put her name in the description box for those who, especially the watchers that watch the replay, they don't know who you are. They can go to the description box and click on.
Yeah, I can always put my link in as well if you like. Copy, and I'll put that in quickly.
It's only 8:47. I'm already. Thank you to both. You're welcome, Tracy. You're welcome too.
Yeah, always welcome. It's
good.
More girls chat, different chat again, and that's always good.
But you just don't know, with who comes on and who doesn't come on and everything. So, but we're just grateful that we all can spend time together.
Yes, yes, of course, indeed.
And
Now, well, thank you so much, Lisa, and I shall speak to you soon.
you
And
will,
thank
you will.
you, everyone else.
And you have fun with the young man when he comes home.
Oh, believe me, I will.
Oh,
Hi, bye bye for now.
bye.
Okay, over and out, and meow.
Bye.
Bye.
And then I'll be going too because I need to go to the bathroom. I've got to go downstairs and get my drink. And Tracy, thank you for coming. Spend a bit of time with you. And she says, good night, Kitty. And I'm going to go too because that wind is picking up really bad. And I want to get this line of knitting done before if we lose power through this yarn, through the wind. So I'll be going too. Now, you go and try and get some sleep, Tracy, because you'll need it because you'll be busy later. So thank you for coming and thank you for spending time with us. And thank you, the lurkers. Thank you, Tracy, Chris, Kitty, and Timmy. And thank you for the replay watchers. We'll catch up with you. Stay safe, be good, happy crocheting, and I'll catch